Yeah, I'm going to boil this to cleanse my blood. Yeah, because I've been receiving a lot of attack. So let's clean my blood. Not even a handful. So I might bend down again and take some more. Yeah, right here. Yes, I'm taking some to go boil. I'm gonna wash it very well. Because when they sell them in the Chinese stores, grocery stores, like they call it international market, you don't know where they got them from. Yeah, you see, I caught not from the wood. I caught it very like by the top. Yeah, I'm gonna boil. So when people, anyone around the world who end up watching my video, yeah, this is a handful now. I'm gonna wash very, very, very well and then boil. This is what I call coupier in my country. We mix it with lalo, we mix it with chinois, and they make legume with it. Sometimes they also put okra. They add okra to the legume. It's very good. I'm gonna boil it. Mhm. I might even wash it with soap because I might even Connecticut license plate. Connecticut license plate. Because of Mark Evan Jean Baptiste, I pay attention to plaque a license plate of Connecticut around. The It's hot, so I walk outside. So let's make a good thing out of it by making me some tea. All right. Inside is very cool. Yeah. I put the soap. You see soap? I wash it with soap. The reason why I wash it with soap is because people walk their pets. You see? Soap. Yeah. The kids put a plate and lids of pots in the sink. They don't. wash. My daughter doesn't like to do any domestic work. I don't know what she's gonna do when she's married. I don't know. It's the third wash because I got them from the sidewalk. I'm gonna give it a fourth wash. A fourth wash until I don't see soap in the water at all. Okay. You see, there's no soap. Yeah. I wash very well. Now I'm gonna get a pot to boil. This is exactly how the Poupier grow on the ground. That's how it goes. Now, if you have a house, you wanna plant it in a pot, that'll be okay. Okay. I use the bowl and I rinse it and put it in the a cabinet. But they don't do what I do. Until I ask my son to wash the dishes and it's gonna be washed. Or I wash it myself. My daughter says she doesn't want to do any domestic work. Okay, so now look, you see, I put a lot of water. The reason why I put a lot of water is because I want it to simmer. I'm gonna let it boil very well, and I will let it to go down to halfway. I like my things strong. I like to get the most out of the leaves. Okay, so it's gonna boil. In 20 minutes, it should be halfway. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't know what to say. Most of the time, I run out of words to say in this situation. I don't know. It's like I have done something wrong to this man, and he enjoys seeing me suffer. I'm saying it's like, okay, someone was asking me for my cash app. With the intention to help me invest in bitcoins of token. Remember I explained why I scratched the edge of my nose. It's not inside, it's the edge. And I will show a picture one day and explain the this area on the picture. All right, so I don't deal with WhatsApp with strangers, but I used to transfer money from my Cash App or sometimes from my bank account into my ex-husband's Cash App. And there are people that I meet online sometimes who would text me and ask me for $20 or $30, and then I will cash up people I meet online. I will send the $20, I'll send the $30 that they ask for. um, but although I don't ask for help, I don't ask for help. This individual asked if I have a cash app. I said yes. But this is a cash app that, remember, I'm going January coming up, will be 2 years since I don't work. This connects January. Will be 2 years. I'm not used to people helping me. I'm not used to it. So I was skeptical to send the Cash App account. It went wrong. I sent it to the wrong person, although it is the same person with many different accounts. But I sent it to a wrong account, the account that didn't ask for it. He was like, right. So I was thinking of copy that and then reply to say it came to you to this account by error, because it would be shown that it was asked of me, not me asking. Big difference. And do you know, even if sometimes if the money was transferred, I would probably sometimes even not use it. Do you know why? Because they report WhatsApp fraud a lot. Because I would be afraid of if they want to implicate me in something. Because they've been trying to do it a lot. My sister been trying to implicate me. My ex-husband tried to implicate me into some fraud, so they can say because they want me in prison for some reason. So she used my name better. Ooh, God knew people were gonna be wicked. That's why he said in Psalm 27, he said, my mom and my dad abandoned me, but God will receive me. I have to be taking some fresh air in here, although we don't have an AC here, but inside is cooler than the outside. Remember, we are on the first floor, so third floor is taking the heat for the second floor, and then third and second floor is taking the heat for me. Yes. I talk about that because with the answer, the reply, right, you know what it could mean. Yeah, but I didn't want to explain myself. I started to say this came by error, and then I just backspace, and I'm not gonna explain myself to that, because if it is the same individual who asked under the other account, he should know that he asked me to send it, and it's not money for me to use. Get that right? It was not money for me to use. It was an investment. I believe he was gonna try to help me invest in tokens. Not like you ask for $100 to buy food, or $100 to buy clothes, and it's something now. It was something to help invest in tokens, and that's all. Hey, but it went to the wrong account, I believe so. I have deleted the account. I pray they didn't make a copy. Or no, I deleted for everybody. You know, when WhatsApp asks you for everyone or for me, I selected everyone. Okay. Because I don't want my name mentioned on no channels that I asked. Because if that happens, I will have no choice but to post that account and the communication to see that I did not ask for money. It's kind of good that he likes to tell truth and I like to tell truth. So I believe it goes very well. But I'm gonna say that he is tough. If there is another word for stuff that would describe better, tougher, but I think there is a worse word uh, for someone that is, I can't even use strict, but someone who enjoy watching somebody walking looking for him. This is tough. I wonder if I were different, if the treatment would be different. I wonder. But guess what? I cannot wait to really meet him and see him in the eye to see how he look at me. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm waiting for the tea. It's hot outside. I would not be able to play his role in a scenario. I would not. I break up with a man. I slept, not slept, I live in a home with four men. One was because he didn't have a place to stay. I let him stay with me so he doesn't go homeless. Ernest had used my rent money and I ended up having to move into his place because I refused to stay where I am without paying. Yeah, he used my rent money, lying and said that it was lost. The little wallet was lost. I don't believe it a bit. I believe he used the money. He didn't think I was gonna need it soon, so soon. No, he ended up when my landlord come for the money. I say I'm not like the people that would wait and say I don't have it and blah blah blah, and even process go to court. I'm not like that. I don't have the money to pay. I'm gonna get out of there. So when I say that I'm not gonna sit in a place where I don't pay, you need to do something. Then he went and talked to his brother and have me moved in with him. It's a nice basement. He was all alone in the basement. They have, it had a kitchen, it had bathroom, and it had, I believe, two rooms. And you have the living area. When you go down the stairs, it's into the living area. It was nice. Two bedrooms with a kitchen, a bathroom, and a living area that where you can put also a dinette. He was the only one there in the basement, so now when I moved there with him, I didn't keep my son there. I sent my son to my mom in Haiti, where my mom poisoned him because my mom saw the light in him too. My mom poisoned him. Yeah. My grandmother took care of him with the poison. Yes. If God does grant children to us, I pray He is not this tough and rough with the children. I pray. I wonder if I were white, if I were with a different accent, if the treatment would be different. I haven't slept. It was 3:40. I was walking outside. 3:40 in the morning. I was walking outside to meet. Yeah. Notice the stomping on top of me. The stomping. Yeah, the battery is very low, 8% on this. Okay. Remember, I come from outside. These things are happening to my feet. The edge of my thing. It's like things that have little legs. Yeah, and then they will be hanging around the edge of the nostril. Yeah, yeah. Just last night, my face was fine. They made a chameleon out of me. Yeah. After the Poupier Tea, I'm gonna have some more ice cream. I don't have that heart. I don't. When I broke up with Ernest, it was in sometimes close to November. It started, being cold. And I told them we used to live in Waslendale, somewhere down this way. Waslendale is nice. I loved it. Off Commons Highway in American Legion Highway. It was nice. And the brother had a beautiful house in a corner. I like corner house. I love corner house. I don't like being in between. Even in school, I never like to sit in between. I like to sit at the edge of the bench. Let me check the tea because I don't want it to dry up. Let me. Yeah, you see, it's the edge of my nose, nostril. This is the color. This is the color of it. So it's like a lime color. You see? Yeah, it's like a lime color. So it's very hot. I just turned off the stove. I don't wanna burn, so I'm gonna let it chill. The question I had was, I wonder if I were different, if the treatment would be different, or if it would it be the same. I don't think it would be the same. I don't think so. Which might be the reason why I am chosen, because a lot of people believe black people are meant for hard labor. Mhm. I have no one in Georgia. Although I spent time in Georgia last year, but I have no one in Georgia. Okay? Yeah. I have no one in Georgia. The only person that I had in Georgia was the person that advised me to move to Georgia so I could be closer to him. I wasn't thinking of no relationship. My kid was like, you've been through so much. Go and have fun. A couple of times I went there, I didn't open up. It's like after a while we spent time together. He's very gentle, he's very nice. And I remember the first day I met him, he proposed to me the very first day I met him back in 2022. I laughed because I was making good money, and I laughed at him because I believe his story is that he never went to college. He worked in construction, like painting houses all his life. And he had 7 kids. I'm like, how you take care? He said, yeah, I take care of my kids. And it looks like he did. Um, but he's the only child of his mother. And I believe the mother might be leaving him with certain things. If he's still alive, I don't know. If he's still alive. Um, what he did, why is the time pause? Look, it's like the time pause on the video. Time pause. Oh, I can pause time too. Seriously? Oh. All right. So after a while, he started to visit me with a kitchen with a stink bug in the kitchen. And then I would start to smell stinks and a very strong smell. So he was bringing stinks towards me. I cut that off. Poupier. Let me put some salt in it. Yeah, let me put some salt. I'll be back. Guys, I have tea. I use because it's from Haiti. It's very good. You see, it's like very coarse. It's from Haiti. Put a good amount of salt in it. Because remember, you're drinking against parasites. They are all parasites in the blood, in your body system. And then they name them according to the location. And the location in the body are based on root words. So that's how they name the diseases. It's wherever the parasite resides, and then you get the name of the parasites. Yeah. It's very hot still. Yes, that's the taste of Poupier. It is Poupier. Yes, this is the taste of Poupier. It's hot. It's hot. It's gonna clean my blood and it's gonna help with blood formation in just like beets. You can put sugar instead of salt. It's your preference. It depends on what I want to do. They both get the parasite. The sugar, they feed on the sugar because that's what their membrane coat is made of. They're polysaccharide, so the coat is made of sugar. So they love to feed on sugar. Now, salt, they don't like salt. The presence of salt, period, in your blood will destroy them. Hey, I remember growing up, if you have like around your rectum feels itchy, so adults already know it's parasites. So they would tell you to put some salt in your like around your butthole. Salt or garlic. Garlic burns it a bit, so people most likely use the salt. Mm. God. Slow motion. Nothing I teach, I preach that I don't use. I use them all over. Something like this, most likely I would put hyssop in it because I would give it order and say, purify me with hyssop and I shall be pure. And I will drink it. This is Poupier. It's gonna help cleanse the blood and then form new blood. Nothing I talk about on my platform that I don't use myself because I speak from experience. It's still hot. Body, it's hot outside. It is very hot outside. Let me end this and plug the phone for a few minutes so it can charge a bit because I'm gonna go back outside. Let's pause here.